The one thing I said when I got pregnant was that I am not giving up my coffee because I need good coffee. And Kimberly and I were just talking about the power of great coffee. Kimberly is the owner of Pop's Coffee and is here today to tell us about some great recipes on some summer coffee ideas. So Kimberly, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
And this is awesome. I'm excited to talk about this. So tell us first of all a little bit about Pop's Coffee and kind of how you got your start.
Well, I was working and then had the children and stayed home. Got a little bored as the kids started to go back to school, and my dad had connections in the coffee business. And his thing to me was always just try, right? It's the worst that can happen.
There you go.
You can do anything if you try.
Absolutely.
So we used his connections, started an online brand, and here we are these years later and scaling into retail and restaurants and hotels.
Good for you. Yes, and Pop's Coffee was born. I love it. Okay, so today we're talking about some summer recipe ideas. Okay, so walk me through kind of what we have here on the table.
Okay, so this one is a cafe au lait popsicle.
Okay.
So it's super simple, super simple. So you just start with some cold brew coffee.
Okay, so that's what we have here.
Exactly. And we have 3 cups of that. You'll just pour that into your pitcher.
Wonderful. So this is cold brew, like you said. Could you do this with like a regular pot of coffee? I always make a pot of coffee in the morning. Could I just put it in a carafe like this and put it in the fridge?
You could, but it tastes very different when you just do iced coffee versus cold brew.
Oh, okay.
So cold brew, you actually put the coarse grounds into a pitcher with the water and you brew it in the refrigerator for 16 hours, and it just gets it's a creamier, softer, but more flavorful.
But it's still
coffee.
something you can do at home.
Exactly. You just do that in your fridge. And then we just have a cup of heavy cream.
Add this whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, fabulous. And this is going to make a gorgeous color. Look at that.
So then just stir that around.
All right. Beautiful. And this is for our popsicles. So
Correct.
This is going in here.
So this is just a little silicone, and I've already put the sticks through. You will just fill those.
Smart. Okay. If I spill, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna just kind of go
Life's
quick
messy,
here.
right?
There
It's summertime. It's all about easy and fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, this will be great for the warm summer days, but when you still need oh yes, I'm spilling everywhere, sorry.
See, you know, home you just do it in the sink.
There you go. All right, and so you'll go ahead and put that on there.
Then you just put this on there, and you just kind of line up the sticks, close it on.
And pop it in the freezer.
Pop it in the freezer, and then you're good to go. Sometimes you have to set it out a minute so they slide right out of there.
I love that.
And then we have some over here so you can see
And then this is what they look like when they come out. Look at that. That's beautiful. Perfect for summer. Gorgeous. Okay, so what else do we have today?
We also have an espresso granita, which is just essentially like a shaved ice.
Okay.
So again, super simple to make.
I'll let you do this one.
Okay, so you would start with a hot coffee with this one. I've used an espresso because you put it in a cup of sugar, or you can use less, however sweet you want it.
Okay.
Or you could use a sweetener if it, want to
However
keep it
you
thin
like
and
it to
skinny.
your
Exactly,
taste.
exactly.
Okay, awesome.
So, and I've gone ahead and done that because it needs to dissolve in the hot coffee.
Gotcha.
So we'll just pour that in here.
Okay, so while you're doing this, tell us where everybody can find your Pop's Coffee, because I know you said you're going into retailers now as well as being online.
Yes, right now you can find us at popspremiumcoffee.com.
Love it.
Pretty quick and easy.
Love that. And you have a bunch of different flavors on there.
Yes, we have different, we have a Costa Rican, we have Guatemalan, we have all sorts of things, and we also have a hazelnut, which is super wonderful.
Ooh,
and then it's just a cup of coconut milk. You do have to use the full fat for this one for it to freeze correctly.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I don't know what the difference made with that, but it made a little bit of difference.
Interesting, but you can use something like a coconut or an oat milk.
Yes, this is the coconut. So, and then this is just a teaspoon of vanilla.
Yum.
So yeah, and you could probably use any flavor coffee. I just use the espresso in this one because it's kind of a nice after dinner or light.
A light snack during the day. Yeah, absolutely. I love this. Okay.
Exactly. So then you just pour this in here.
Beautiful.
I'll just pour a little bit in for now.
And then I also love that you talk about how this was inspired from your dad, but specifically that your kids call him Popuccino.
Yes, that's what.
So cute.
They are. They're his favorite people in the world, and he's their favorite person in the world. So
I love
they call him Popuccino, or Pop for short. So when we got around to naming the company, I said, Daddy, do you mind if I call it Pops and put you on the picture on the label? So
There
he
you
was
go.
fine with that.
I'm sure he was honored. Yeah, that's
Yes,
beautiful.
yes.
So when you have your mixture, you pour it into a little glass baking dish.
Exactly, and you would put that in the freezer, and it takes about 2 hours to get it solid, but about every half hour you just go in and you scrape the ice.
Oh, okay.
And kind of keeps it loose, and then when it's
And then
frozen,
you
you just
pour it into
scoop
a
it
little
into
bowl like
these,
that.
and here you go.
There you go. Oh my gosh, and these are both perfect for summer because it is getting really, really warm. So now you can have a cool treat that cools you down and perks you up because it's this beautiful, delicious Pops coffee. All right, tell us that website one more time, Kimberly.
PopsPremiumCoffee.com.
PopsPremiumCoffee.com. I love it.